Hi. So I've been thinking a lot lately about one particular concept, and that is enjoying your own damn company. I think it's really underrated. I don't think that we give ourselves enough credit for being awesome and entertaining when we're alone. So I've been single again for about a week and a half now, and I have to admit that I'm somebody who gets like chronically lonely, but I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would be. And oddly enough, what cured me and made me realize that I didn't need to be in a relationship was getting the Rona. I got the Rona about 2.5 weeks ago, and it was bad. I was looking like Rue from Euphoria. I was greasy. I was covered in sweat. I would lay down and just go, like I could not move. It was terrible. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Because I was forced into this period of isolation, it really forced me to sit down and be like, hey, what the hell am I doing? Like, I'm actually acting insane right now. For the entirety of like the first 3 months of me having unbridled freedom as an adult, freedom that I never had before, I went on this crazy, spontaneous quest for serotonin. Not all of it resulted in bad things, but that's really besides the point. I jumped into a new relationship. I went on this spending spree with my abuse money, as I like to call it. I bought plane tickets for me and my now ex Matt to go to Seattle, tickets for like 4 different festivals, plane tickets for us to go to New York for Valentine's Day. And by the way, please don't send Matt any hate. Like, we're friends now. It's fine. We broke up, but it was really just a for the best type of thing. Not every breakup has to be because of some crazy thing that someone did. Like, it was really just me being like, oh hey, this relationship isn't good for me, but I want to be friends though. But that's really besides the point. I was practicing some seriously self-destructive behavior. I was drinking nearly every day. I was demanding myself to feel better already, be better already, and also to acquire a sudden new talent to give my life meaning. I would stay up all night looking up how to be a better photographer. How can I self-publish a book? How can I be in a Skittles commercial? By the way, if somebody working for Skittles does happen to see this video or something, get me in a Skittles commercial because I feel like I look like a Skittle. I'm perfect for it. And it's on my bucket list to be in a commercial before I die. Skittle people, you're out there somewhere. But none of the time was I actually focusing on what was important. And that was number 1, my passion for creating content, and number 2, actually cultivating a relationship with myself that I never had a chance to have before due to multiple grooming experiences. And just a result of like trauma throughout my life. I was ditching all my responsibilities because I either rather drink or experience immediate serotonin a la Matt, like cuddling, getting his affection. I was hyperfixated on him. And by the way, I love hyperfixating on things, but it's just not healthy when you do it on a person. Like, you gotta still focus on your own life because that's what they're doing. They're focusing on their own life. You're here hyperfixating on them and wasting time, like not accomplishing what you want. Meanwhile, they are accomplishing things. Like, that's really something you have to think about. Like, take responsibility for yourself. I'm sorry to like pop off, but if you're doing that right now, stop. I would also wait until like the middle of the day to get started on a project, and then it would be like 6 p.m. and I'd be like, well, it's 6 p.m. so it's too late. I can't film a video now. It's just simply too late. But some way, somehow, a switch flipped in my mind when I got the Rona. Like, towards the end of the week of isolation, I started thinking to myself like, damn, I'm kind of cool. Originally, when I started living alone too, I used to think that it was like a bad or creepy thing that I would like talk to myself all the time. But now I love it. Like, I find myself laughing at my own jokes. I'll be like, girl, you are hilarious. I love you. Even if I don't like shit about myself but my personality, this is still an insane change for me. As somebody who has not enjoyed their own company or liked themselves their whole entire life, to even take that step and be like, whoa, like, I'm cool, I would enjoy hanging out with me, is a crazy change. I've been cultivating this relationship with myself, and a big part of it is honestly kind of talking to myself, like being my own friend. It's a bit sad that this sense of self-worth has really developed due to me coming down with an illness, but I'm grateful for it because it really made me sit the fuck down and like reevaluate my life. When you're actually there for yourself, it feels so beautiful, especially when you don't have anybody else in your life or very few people people in your life that truly do care about you and love you. I've spent a long time using the fact that there's not very many people in my life that actually genuinely love me and care about me as an excuse to not love myself or not cultivate any relationship with myself. Because I'm like, oh, if X, Y, or Z did not care about me, then why should I care about me? Or if I only have 2 or 3 people that really, really love me, then why would I love myself? Because that just goes to show, oh, there's not very many people who like me. But that's just like realistically not the case. And I'm probably definitely gonna have to revisit this video myself and like listen to what I'm saying right now, because I know at some point I'm gonna forget this feeling. I'm gonna forget the way that I feel good right now. But I feel really proud of myself because I kind of feel like me actually knowing when to leave a relationship is such a crazy concept. It's a NBD, never been done, like seriously. It kind of shows that I have this new sense of wisdom and clarity about what is and isn't good for me. I still kind of have this problem though, that anytime I actually feel really good about myself, my brain immediately wants to shut it down and be like, don't be stuck up, don't be egotistical. But the question that I have for myself and anybody else out there that might be struggling with this issue is, why can't we just allow ourselves to think, I look good today, or that joke I said was really funny? What is the instinct to be self-deprecating there for? To be honest, I really don't know the answer. I'm still trying to figure that out. But what I do know is that I really do need to get back into therapy, because on the same day that I broke up with my boyfriend, I also dumped my therapist. Like, I ghosted the fuck out of my therapist, dude. And like, maybe I'm the asshole. Like, I don't know. You guys could let me know, but here's basically what I was ruminating on and made me just kind of hate my therapist. All right. So a while ago, when I posted my video about my experience with trauma and grooming, I had talked to my therapist about it, and he had been really proud of me and really supportive. He asked me to send him the link to my video. He wanted to watch it. So I did. He was really hyping me up. He's like, you did such a wonderful job. And then he says this. He goes, yeah, you know, a lot of people might see a girl with green hair and think she's a total fucking idiot. But you actually were very well spoken in that video. You actually did a really good job. And that just made me feel like he was judging me for my appearance. If I wanted another guy to judge me for what I look like, dude, I would just go find a short king. It's like, wow, he really saw me and thought I looked like an idiot. Why would he tell me that? Why? Like, I don't know. He messaged me a bunch of times, probably worried and concerned because I had been telling him some super messed up stuff. But is it really my job to explain to him what he did wrong? Honestly, I don't think so. But maybe that's just crazy of me. Maybe that's just quirky. Look, I thrifted this yesterday. I got this because he's cute. Like, I assumed that this would not actually help with stress in any way. And like, maybe it's just like a placebo. But dude, just look at him. If that's not stress relieving, I don't know what is, dude. He is so freaking cute. Besides the fact that he is flesh colored and veiny, we will ignore that. And I kind of love him. He's kind of my new hyperfixation. I kind of want to get him tattooed on my body. I'm being serious. I kind of want a tattoo of this thing. I also thrifted this, but I freaking hate the color. I'm sorry, but pink and gold? Bitch, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna paint this black, I think, and then it will look very spooky. And I also got this thing. Like, come on. This thing was $10, and I'm gonna, like, enjoy this for years to come. Like, I'm gonna thrive with this damn thing. I can't wait to bust it down to this thing, dude. Seriously. Before I go, and I know this has been like a kind of a very spontaneous video where I'm just like, hey, it's okay to be alone. I want to show you my really depressing collage. All right, so basically the meaning of this, I'll try to get it closer. As you can see, this lady is attached to a string, and then there's another string right here too. I want to find another picture of a girl and put her on the end of that string. And then as you can see, there's a watch, give us back, please, please, please. We got Little Red Riding Hood with the wolf. We got a feminine bedroom. We got another childhood bedroom thing right there. It's far from being done, but basically what this means to me is time that has been stolen away from people, particularly girls, due to abuse. I hope you enjoyed that presentation. I just really wanted to get these thoughts out to you guys because I think maybe people might be able to relate to this, and I want to help anybody in any way that I can. So with that being said, I am signing off. I'm gonna be posting on here a lot more regularly. I feel very focused and motivated. Check out me and my best friend's podcast called Junk Drawer, please. Keep an eye out for my upcoming commentary channel. And yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. I love you. Mwah.